We're out here in the land of gracious living, otherwise known as Yorba Linda, with boom, another success story. This one is our last success story for 2022. I love doing these at the end of the year because it reminds consumers that even in the holidays, we're literally 2 days away from Christmas, depending on when you see this video. We're definitely gonna have it out before the new year. People are still moving, people are still buying, homes are still selling. It's still a great market if you have a few key ingredients when you get your home up for sale. But let's talk about this story here. This is Norcris Lane in the city of Yorba Linda. We're in the heart, central Yorba Linda, the heart of Yorba Linda. And these properties here, this one specifically is in a secluded cul-de-sac, very private. We've got a half acre, 3,800 plus square feet of a beautiful living space with a guest house, big open one level floor plan, got a pool, the whole bit. But when we put this home in the marketplace, it was at a time when rates were skyrocketing. Inventory was skyrocketing, buyer demand was going down, buyer confidence was going down, prices were even starting to come down a little bit. So it was a little skeptical to put your home on the market, say at least. But our clients here had a different goal. They already purchased their property. They had a plan they were trying to get to, and that's our job, to help people accomplish the goals that they've put forth for themselves. And so we gave them a few strategies to play with and see which ones they wanted to work with. And the strategy we chose was listing the home at a great price based on where the market's at. It was a little bit on the high side, but it was still at a great price considering what we had. We just had to, course the waters through everything that was going on outside of our control with the Fed raising rates, prices going, all that stuff. And so how did we do that? How did we get this property to stand out amongst everything else, even though the market was changing substantially? Well, we did a few things. Obviously, one, we did our professional photography. We did it daytime and nighttime. I have different packages that allow you to see the different options available to you, and our clients here chose our platinum package, if you will. So those daytime, nighttime photos, that showed the home in a completely different light. We did an amazing in-depth 3D experience, made you feel like you were here in the property. And then we set forth with this incredible property video that showed the home in all its nooks and crannies, showed the lifestyle of living here, everything else you get above and beyond just the product. Of course, yours truly was here narrating it for people. And then we also threw, because this is a $2 million home, there's not a big segment of buyers who can actually afford this type of product. And we were well aware of that. We wanted to be specific to the type of financial demographic this property catered to. So we put together an incredible sunset soiree tour for invited only guests. We had hors d'oeuvres, we had wine, we had a gorgeous night of meeting some neighbors, some new buyers, some buyers coming in from out of the area who wanted to make this home. All of this allowed us to find our perfect buyer, not once, but twice actually. We had 9 total private showings on this property because we turned away a lot of buyers who didn't fit our mold of our showing package that we do. I can tell you more about that if you're interested. And so those 9 specific buyers, we got 2 offers. We went with the offer that we thought at the time was the best one. They had to sell their home, which they were already in escrow. So everything looked good. We put that deal together at a price that clients were happy with. And then unfortunately, changes in that deal consequently had an effect here on this property course of time frame, if you will. So rather than just kind of sit back and wait to see what happens, I got into full action for my clients. We started actually marketing the property again while we were in escrow to find a whole new buyer, and we did just that. We found another buyer who actually gave us an incredible price that the clients were happy with. We still put the deal together, and that first buyer, we gave them the final chance to still culminate the transaction, but they couldn't actually perform, so we had to cancel that deal. Open escrow with the next buyer who fell in love here. It was their dream home, and they did everything under the sun to make sure this deal happened for them and the seller. That is why I'm here doing this sold success story for you, and everyone wins. We ended up selling the property for $2,020,000. Everyone's happy. The buyer, the seller, the neighborhood, me. It's just one of those win-win situations, which is the common theme for a lot of our listings that we put up for sale. And what I'm really trying to say is I would love the opportunity in 2023 or the years to come to sit down with you, show you our strategy. If your goal is to list and sell or buy real estate here in the near future, I believe you would be pleasantly surprised with what we can do for you in this market. And who knows, I could be doing a success story for your home. I'm a phone call away. Have a great day.